actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Under Janus's Roof, set in Whittleton Creek, and the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, exterminate the guards inside the House 47. Enjoy. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the garbage man. We're going to have a vial of sedative poison stored up in Hansen's basement, and we'll be bringing with us a remote micro taser, our ever trusty lockpick, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way straight into the Hansen's basement, which is the house with the boat outside. So we're just going to lockpick our way into the garage, lockpick our way through the door at the back of the garage, make our way down and through the basement to the world's smallest library. And in here we will find our sedative poison, so we're going to grab that before we pull on the book Greed to open the secret pathway to Janus's basement. We're going to stop off on the way and grab one of Janus's bodyguard's outfits, and then we're going to continue on through the basement, and in Janus's basement area is our first target. We're not going to mess about, we're just going to walk right out and shoot him straight in the head. So target 1 taken care of. While we're here, we're going to take out the surveillance system, and that's that dealt with. We're going to make our way up towards the house, and before we enter into the house we are going to look around, because somewhere nearby there is Gunther. He is Janus's personal bodyguard, and Janus is about to make his way down the stairs and into the living room. So we are going to have to wait for him to move out of the living room and into the kitchen, and then we can make our way through the living room and up the stairs. There is another enforcer up here. If he is to the right, we go to the left. If he is to the left, we go to the right. Then we make our way around to the bathroom. We're going to drop our taser on the floor and then overflow the sink, and that will get the attention of one of the patrolling guards on this landing, both of whom are our targets. So one of them will come in to investigate, and when he does, we can trigger the remote taser, and hopefully we will also snare our other target as well. It all depends on their routine and the timing. So it looks like we may not have snared him. He should be reacting to the water at the very least. Ah, there he goes. So he's going to make his way into the bathroom. He will obviously see his friend unconscious and helpless on the floor, and when he goes in to investigate, just like we did in the basement, we are going to present ourselves front and center, and we will then introduce a bullet to Mr. Bunhead here. So that just leaves our final 2 targets. I am now going to turn off the sink. We don't want to alert anyone else to this area, as the gentleman laying on the floor in the blue shirt is not an accident elimination. So we're going to make our way into Janus's room. We're going to add the sedative poison to his mask for his oxygen tank, and then we're going to wait in the corridor outside. And eventually Janus and, more importantly, Gunther will return to this area, and we can then follow them into the bedroom. Now Gunther is an enforcer, which is why we're waiting out in the corridor, but once he goes into the bedroom he will have his back to us, and we can then enter into the room quite safely. So we're all just waiting on the old man to get into position. Gunther is now following him at a discreet distance, rather too discreet if you ask me. I have plenty of time to eliminate my target if Janus was my target. So once everybody is in position, all we have to do now is wait for Janus to sample his oxygen and find that the mix is a little too rich for his liking, and he will pass out from the toxic oxygen toxication. I don't know if that's a real word anymore. So once Janus is unconscious, we can then just eliminate Gunther with a shot to the back of the head, and then we can make our way downstairs to our final target. And at this point I have completely forgotten what I was planning to do with this target, which was a simple injection in the back. So instead I have opted for a bullet to the head, but we're going to wait for the target to be in the most ideal position. So we're going to wait by the kitchen counter here. Our target will go over to the garage door, and at that point not only will he be standing still, he will be out of view of just about everybody else, including the people in the garden. So we're just going to wait for him to get in position. He will lean against the wall, and then we can line up our shot nice and carefully and eliminate target number 5. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we are going to take the garbage man exit. So we're going to make our way out of the house via the secret tunnel, grabbing the garbage man outfit along the way, and then straight over to the garbage van for a nice nifty exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and that will get us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.